I sure as hell have never met a stoner that would want to sit on live after. What is this person saying? You're just the same. Yep, because I'm so high right now. Right? Like, come on. It's true. Okay. Cool beans. I want to know, though. Have you ever heard me get on live every single day? Every single day, asking for $10 to $30. You're right, I did get a lot of help from people for years. But I can tell you one thing for sure. I never sat and asked for $10 to $30 every single day, multiple times a day. You know, it was like, I needed my electric, or I needed help with electric, or I needed help with water, blah, 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 blah. Again, not just like her. And again, not talking shit. Did I message her and ask her if I could get her food? No, she just messaged me. Just months you wasn't. I don't know what just months you wasn't is supposed to mean. But, like, no. As a matter of fact, I can walk straight out to my car right now and show you several drug screenings that are completely clean. And, you know, funny enough, I've said multiple times, of which y'all have done to other creators, and said, which y'all have done for multiple creators, and said that, here, I'm going to buy you this screening, and you can take it on live and show us. I said, do it. Baby girl, do it. I will take it right there. And guess what? No one did it. No one. Yeah, and again, we don't go there because it's toxic. And there's no proof of anything. Y'all are still sitting there trying to say that I'm intoxicated driving to the lake the other day. No, you're just stupid. You just want to try to talk shit, and it ain't working no more, because I know what apparently you don't. Okay? So, happy Friday to you. And again, like somebody just said, I'm not talking smack. I'm 1,000,000% worried about this person. And again, I would rather not show the screenshot, but I can. And somebody else verified they got the exact same message yesterday. Right? I wish. I mean, we got it when we had the kid, when we had all the other kids. Yeah, there's proof though, girl. Don't you know? There's proof. There ain't proof of shit. Anyway. But yeah, just the other day, just a few days ago, they're trying to say that I was intoxicated while driving. Really? Got a hair follicle that says otherwise. Anyway, it is what it is. I just feel really bad for her, and I don't want anybody to go hungry. I can't. But like y'all said, is she going hungry? I don't know. I couldn't imagine. I muted them, baby. They're not going to say anything else. I didn't block them because I wanted them to sit there and listen to me talk shit, but I did mute them, so. Get your ass out my face, quite literally. Hey, if I have money and had to buy food or my DOC, I know. I know. See, I'm so proud of you, Kelly. I really am. And the fact that there are so many people that can sit here and be like bring not really awareness by talking shit, but just be like, I was her. I know exactly what's going on. Like, but it's still, I am sure there are plenty of people that have like what Hair Genie said, that have went 100% hungry because they would have rathered. And that's why I'm saying, like, if she is sent food, but that, I don't know. I get both sides. If she sent food, then she has no choice, but that's food. That's not money, right? And I'm not meaning, like, something she could take back or whatever. A lot of places nowadays, like, if I was to order her something and she was to take it back, and I'm not saying I'm going to, please don't think that, but if I was to order her something and she was to take it back, they wouldn't give her money. They would put it back on whatever card it was purchased with. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I do get the point that if she truly is hungry to the point where she's gonna, she really wants food, then if somebody buys her food and she does have a little bit, or somebody buys her food and she does have the food stamps, that means that she can sell those food stamps instead of whatever. I know. I know. Did you see my comment? Little things, I don't think it pops up, baby. It just hurts me. It hurts my heart to think somebody's going hungry. It really does. Believe me, I'm not in no position to be buying anybody else's stuff. I couldn't imagine waking up every day knowing my story will be out there one day and everybody will understand. I mean, obviously right now I can't talk about too much of it, but girl, some people send her money freaking because they want to see her be a fool. I mean, think about it. And I know she says some of the shit she says to make people send money too. But, they're sending me money just to piss you off. Oh, look, let's piss them off. Send me money. Can anybody send me something to my new Cash App just to make sure it works? I 100% see through that stuff. But regardless, I can't just... It sucks to think that somebody else is hungry. Yeah. I mean, I have a really good friend that she will, well, okay, she just became my friend, okay? We had a very long conversation one night when we couldn't sleep the other day, right? I know, I just seen that, Michelle Dawn. I and I said, like, I couldn't, there's no way in hell. Thank you, love. I believe it. But this girl that I sat and had a late night conversation with the other day when I was on my unwanted vacation, listening to her tell it, like, she had said that she had wanted not to do things for a very, very long time, but being scared of the withdrawal, being scared of being sick was what kept her in for so long. Like, the moment those type of feelings would hit, that's what kept her going back, because she just couldn't do it. She said she thinks, besides, yeah, never mind, I'm not going to say that. She said, really and truly, somebody would have had to lock her in a room to have made it to where she would have done it herself. Because there was no other way. If she could get to something that would, quote, make her feel better, she was going to do it. Thank y'all so much. I love your faces so much. What? Hold on. Michelle. She can't show up in withdrawal. She won't show up. She can. She absolutely can. She won't. That's the fucking problem. Yep. I get that. I've watched some pretty scary shit happen before. There was a young lady that was just there with me again this time, that last year I was locked up with her, and I watched her lay in the corner of our brick room for 4 days, and she couldn't do anything. Absolutely. It hurt her to stand up for roll call. Like, Fancy, for some reason, I'm starting to get the feeling that she owes a debt, that, like, the way she acts scared about some things, I don't feel like it's just all withdrawal. But I don't know. That's just, don't knock over my drink. That's just how I feel. But yeah, I pushed the medical button for the one that I'm talking about from last year. She's doing a lot better now, and I'm grateful for that. But the one from last, I pushed the medical button and got yelled at because I was scared to death, like she wasn't breathing right, whatever. And they quite literally, they took her out to check her to make sure she was good, and then put her back in the cell because they said she was safer in there with all of us than she would be in a cell by herself. Warren County lost, somebody passed away last year in Warren County due to a ruptured appendix because they did not believe that she was in the pain that she said she was, because she was also detoxing, but her appendix erupted too. There's got to be something, and it worries me. She doesn't have anybody there to help her. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I understand that too because Jay, like, we had an insurance mix up one time and she didn't have her ADHD medicine for for the weekend is what it was. And not only was she bouncing off the walls, but she also felt like shit, man. I don't know. It just worries me. Like I said, I can't stand to think about somebody being hungry, but also don't want to think about that being something that makes it worse either. Absolutely. But most people, like one of the girls in the comments said DOC, most people have that. But unfortunately, with even what she said, basically, from what you kind of catch from what she's saying, she's just taking what she can get. I was really hoping that I don't know. I don't know if they really let her dose today or not. I don't, I want to say I don't think so because of how the symptoms that she seems to be having. But I'm thinking that the reason that they're doing that is because they're trying to be like, okay, look, well, if you won't do your what is it called? Whatever plan, your rehab plan or your, what is it called? Whatever. Whatever they put in place to rehabilitation procedure, whatever, I don't know. Like if you're not going to do what we have already planned on, I put all this work into. She even said it. She said it before she told us that she wasn't going. She said, my therapist is going to be, or my counselor is going to be pissed if I do not do this. She has put so much work into it. There are going to be so many people that are mad at me if I don't. And I'm thinking, if that is in fact what they're doing, I hope that they didn't just cut her off cold turkey like it sounds like she did, because that is dangerous too. But I'm hoping that they did that so that, hoping that it would push her to go in. Something like 8 years, Kelly. It's been a long time. And from what I understand, she's on a very high dose. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But sometimes she sounds like she is at that stage, though. Does she not? No, not IOP. IOP is not good. And she even said that, too. IOP is not going to work for her. Because for a lot of people, like, it doesn't just take going to a clinic or going to something like that. It takes, like, changing your phone number. But for her, not even changing her phone number is going to work because she's right there in the middle of it. She said, I can get whatever the hell I want to. I don't need an Uber. I can walk outside and get whatever I want to. So IOP is not going to work because it's intensive outpatient. She's still going to be, yes, it's all going to be in her ear, but it's going to be whatever. She's not going to be, you're right. But like I said, at times I feel like she does. But I feel like she's also stuck. she doesn't see a way out because she does live there. Because she, for whatever reason, she's afraid to go to inpatient. She even said at the beginning of all of it, I'm not going inpatient. I'm not doing it. I don't want to. I'll go IOP all day long, but I'm not going inpatient. That's what she kept saying over and over and over. And then all of a sudden she said, yeah. But Kelly, even if she wants it, like, what about all the triggers that there is? It seems like it, Fancy, yeah. Sorry. Say your name wrong. It. At the end of the day, you do have to want it. At the end of the day, it has to be your decision. But she has been in this routine for so long, something has to break that routine. Whether that's changing up what MAT she's on, or I don't know who Stephanie is, I don't guess. A lot of people. Exactly, Kelly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people. Oh, okay. I thought you were meaning it's Stephanie that may help. I thought you were meaning Stephanie may help Lisa. Not that your name was Lisa. I mean that your name was Stephanie. I'm sorry, baby. But yeah, exactly. It can't just be, oh, I'm going to go to a few more classes. She's on the same MAT. She's in the same environment, house, whatever. They all still know how to get in contact with her, and that's the only people that's around her. She don't have anybody else other than them. Her family is, other than it seems like her dad, maybe, but the rest of the family is like, get better and then we'll talk. But I don't know. I know with the struggles and shit that I have been through over this year, which doesn't hold a candle to what this woman is going through. I would not be sitting exactly where I'm at right now if it was not for my older children, my mom, my husband. But like, if I did not have all of those people and people that were bad influences in my life, my numbers changed. They cannot get a hold of me. I blocked them on all social media and my numbers changed. Congrats, Heather. I'm so proud of you, love. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. She's burned a lot of bridges too, and when, but I can tell you that I had family members that really meant a lot to me that I thought were completely gone. But the moment that they started seeing the changes in my life, like I told y'all, it was like I found the missing puzzle piece and everything just clicked back in. And obviously, like, it just, yes, sure, I've still had a couple of slumps and whatever, but you have to show the people that you've burnt the bridges with that you're actually making an effort to hopefully, like, obviously they still have walls. It's still not as it was, but it's obviously getting back to that point. But I would not be here and doing the things that I'm doing had I been, I feel like, in her position. I don't. Obviously, I wasn't stuck for what it seems as long as she has been or whatever. But, I mean, living in that environment, like, it will. If people will 1,000,000% stop, it'll push her to the point that she's like, she has nothing else left to do but to want better for herself. Thank you, girl. Like, there's just, but that's what rock bottom is, right? That's what rock bottom is you have to get to the point that you're like, oh fuck, what have I done? And there's no way up, but lots of people are, though. That's what I don't know if you were in here just a second ago, but I literally sat up all night talking to a girl that had been, she was going through withdrawal, and she laid on her little mat, and I sat at the table and talked to her. Like, a lot of people that are in that lifestyle, like, they, even when they want out, that's the biggest thing, is they're scared of that, which is what keeps them in. And, I mean, she said, she was like, for me to have done what I'm doing right here, which was locked away to where she couldn't get to anything, but she said for her to have had to have done that on her own, somebody would have had to put her in a room and locked her up. Like, jail literally saved her, and she's getting help that she needs now. I lived in the environment she has, and that place will chew up and spit you out. Right. There's always going to be something on the other side of around the corner that if she can't get this, I went to jail. No. Oh, girl, you know that I went to jail. I no, we're talking about what was going on. Yeah, a lot of people say that. Huh? Hold on. What did Fancy say? Oh, hell no. Jail won't help you with withdrawal at all. No, they'll take your blood pressure once or twice a day. Check your little vital signs to make sure you got oxygen and your heart's still beating. Now, I will say Warren County is getting a little better about that this time around. I was surprised they actually were giving a girl Suboxone that was in there. But, yeah, jail doesn't care. They won't. They will give you, if you are withdrawing from alcohol, they'll give you like a clonidine, but that's about it. Or if you're withdrawing from something else and your blood pressure's way too high, they'll give you a clonidine. But girl, don't go. It's horrible there. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if you don't eat. They don't care if you don't drink. Like, I don't drink tap water. I don't drink tap water. I don't drink water, but I really don't drink tap water. Yeah, try putting a nasty-ass Kool-Aid packet in some nasty-ass lukewarm tap water for 10 days. It'll straighten you up real quick. But the fucked up thing was I was already straightened up before I had to go do that shit. Why didn't they do that to me a year ago? That toilet water. It literally is, though. Like, the place where you get your water to drink is attached to the backside of the toilet. Privacy? What's privacy? I'm taking a shower in the middle of the night because I have restless leg syndrome. I always have, right? And this dude walks in because they come in, I don't know how freaking often. Shut up. Anyway, I don't know how often they come in at night. I would say every hour. I don't know. I just wanted them to leave me the fuck alone. But I was up trying to take a shower to get my legs to stop hurting. And all of a sudden I hear, man on the floor. And I'm like, but I'm in the shower. How many's in there? Just me, sir. Can you stick your head out? Fuck no. Like, what? Whatever. Somebody gets in trouble because somebody else snuck something in that shouldn't have been in there, and we all got to get strip searched. And that was the weirdest thing. But the big girl in our cell did Putin the guard's face when she was checking holes, if you know what I mean. Oh, exactly. Hot as hell. And the one that I was in a different room than I've ever have been in. I've always only been in intake because when COVID happened, they had this one place that was intake. You had to stay there at least 4 days before you could be moved to a different room. Warren County is not like all the jails I see on 60 Days In ain't never been nothing like Warren County. Warren County, the women have, technically we have 6 cells, but only 5 of them are actual cells. 6 is solitary or the whole, whatever you want to call it. So it's individual cells, if you've been in trouble. But the cell that I was in this time, the water would literally only stay on for a minute at a time. Push the little sensor button. Water came on for a minute. Push the sensor button. Yeah, over and over and over and oh my gosh, it was horrid. Horrid, I tell you. But also we had 6 bunk beds. But it's not even a push button. It's like a sensor or something. Like, I don't know how that shit works, but whatever. But the room that I was in, the cell, whatever you want to call it, that I was in, it had 6 bunk beds. 6. Yeah, I'm at home. Nathan's helping Dad. His new truck messed up. See, ours didn't have a button. It was a little silver, whatever, button-looking thing. But it didn't push in or nothing. You just kind of had to hit it as hard as you could. And I don't know. But we had 6 bunk beds and 27 girls by the time I got out of that place. There were people sleeping beside the in between the beds, under the telephones, under the TV, under the table, like everywhere. There was 27 girls and only 6 bunk beds. And my fat ass had to get on the top bunk. It was not my friend. But yeah, Dad's new truck, the brake locked up on the left side. Alright, y'all, real quick, I'm gonna restart this because No, this didn't even last 90 seconds. It was bullshit. And lo and behold, you be in there taking a shower in the mornings and somebody want a cup of coffee. Oh, I will, love. I will. But I'm going to hop off here real quick, and then I'm just going to come right back on to make this little... And Danica, I know that that's probably the truth. But I also know that people that do those kind of things do sometimes eat. Sometimes. I don't know. I've never seen her eat, though. Have you? Yeah. I'm serious. Like that. Has anybody ever seen her eat? Like, I've never not seen a video. Nothing. I mean, they make fun of me because I always be eating sweets and shit, but that's been me my whole life. I just ate this whole bag, to be a matter of fact. But, like, not even, like, not even, like, when her child was sent, like, pizza and stuff, I've never seen her eat. Not even, like, snacks. Huh. It is very sad. And I try. But like I said, and they've done it to me plenty of times too. That I feel like that's why I got so invested in her story and stuff, is because I've seen, not as bad, not anywhere as bad, but I've seen this kind of shit happen to me. But, like, literally, the moment she gets on and she just be sitting there, all of a sudden, all you see is, how much do you need? What do you need right now? What's your Cash App? What's your Venmo? What's your blah, 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 blah. And she ain't even said nothing yet. Like, what if she really and truly was just gonna come on there and sit and talk? But y'all done put not y'all, but you know what I mean. They done put a little thought in her head, like, ooh, all these people are asking. Maybe somebody's actually gonna send me something. Like, that's what fucks me up, I think, about it all. If you don't know, then you don't need to know. I'm joking. I don't want to bring her any more hate, obviously. Like, I want to understand it. I want her to be better. I don't want to see her go hungry. Yeah, we were talking. She just sent me a message. I don't know how long ago, like 30 minutes ago, maybe now. That said, can you please send me food? I'm so hungry. And we were talking about it. But then when I just reset and got back on this live, I realized I don't think I've ever seen her eat. So I was asking if anybody else had ever seen her eat. And one person answered, I don't know. Do not know, guys. Worries me. Oh, but guess what, y'all? So, I got all that shit I got a whole bunch of shit hauled off from my yard, right? we went and rented a U-Haul because we were going to haul it off with it, like the U-Haul. She does need prayers and all the time. But we don't have a major credit card, so we couldn't do like the actual truck. We had to get the small box truck, and it had a 2-inch ball on it. We get it all the way to the house. The trailer that we were using has an 1.3 or 1.7/8 or some bullshit like that. So it wouldn't fit. So I had to take shit off the trailer, put it in the big black construction bags, and put it inside the U-Haul. But we also hauled off the old refrigerator and the old stove and a bunch of bikes that were like broken and shit. We went to the dump first. Excuse me. We went to the dump first, and it cost $22 to drop off all that stuff at the dump. Okay, we had to take the bikes off the top because we threw them in on the top, and then we dumped all the stuff at the dump, and then we put the bikes back in, right? And then we went down to the scrapyard. Y'all, we got $49 from the scrapyard. So 100%, and then we had to put like $9 something, almost $10 in gas back in the U-Haul, and the U-Haul cost $20. So all together, it cost us. I'm sorry, it cost $50. Sorry, I forgot about the mileage or whatever. So what is that? So that was 50, 60. Exactly, that's what I was going to say. So 60 plus the 22, so $82, and we got 50 of it back. So it only cost $30 to haul all that shit off. I was so happy. So happy. And now Dad has a truck. That's what Nathan's over there. He's putting on the brakes because the other brakes didn't even have a bolt in it or something. So I'll be able to load the trailer back up, and Dad will be able to haul off that one. Yay. And our backyard looks so good, y'all. Let's see the backyard. Do you? And I made us a cool sign for the road. I can't show you because it has my address on it. Not that all of you don't already know my damn address. But I'm still not going to show it to you on purpose. Where the hell? Oh, there it is. And there's my backyard. Isn't it cute? Doesn't it look good? Oh, yeah, girl. I was so excited. I know. Here's the picture. I love you, though. I thought I sent it to you. I don't know. Girl, I've been so freaking busy and didn't have a service to do shit. But, yeah. I'm going to get a load of gravel. I need a couple more. I need like probably 10 more bags of Sackcrete. And a load of gravel. And hopefully the hill will be good. And I guess I'm going to start saving. I'm sorry, love. I'll send you this picture. No, there's more pictures. Sorry. I sent you a picture of my new sign at the end of my driveway. But I love it. I can make you a sign. Okay. Hold up, Gigi. You have a pretty picture. I love my pretty pictures, too. Oh, and act like I ain't seen you pictures. You got pictures of cake. Speaking of which, I need to go eat my cake. Like doesn't it? I'm so happy, girl. Maybe my packages will come to my house now. But yeah, husband got me. I'll show you. I'll show everybody, I guess. Husband got me cupcakes for my birthday. Thank you. I am a professional. I don't know. I had a couple of people asked me from Nathan's work, from where Nathan was showing it, if I'd make them one. And I'm like, I'll make you the white part. You can go buy the other part your damn self. I'm not doing all that. What is y'all's issue? Get off me. But yeah, husband got me that for my birthday. And I don't know if that's whatever. Aren't we? Oh, that's just me. You can't see us both. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not showing y'all those pictures. Can you see us both in that? Look, aren't we cute? Put my head in my cleavage. Aren't we cute? Oh, dinner was so good too. Anyway. We're not going to talk about it. But if anybody can come up with a way to make sure that we know that she ate without hindering the process, let a bitch know. Because I really won't. People that do that kind of stuff need to eat too. And if there would be no way for her to use it in any way, shape, or form to get what she most likely wants, allegedly wants, I don't know. I don't guess there's a way, but this is what she's banking on. I'm sure it's what she's banking on, is somebody feeling bad. I mean, I've been hungry before and had to call certain people. But, like, why? If she's been on here for so long, I know even at my worst of worst bits and pieces, I know that if I called a handful of you, my girls, that people make fun of me for saying y'all are my girls, whatever, there ain't no fucking way that I would have been hungry afterwards. I could name off at least 4 people right now that no matter what was going on, I could have called y'all and you would have made sure I had food. Like, why? But that's another thing I was thinking about the other day. Guess what I found yesterday? Had to buy what? But another thing I was talking about, I even said it to Nathan, is I have those of you that have been around for this entire time. Like, y'all been my mods, y'all been, talking to me on Instagram and or Snapchat, or had my phone number, whatever. Does anybody know if, like, are there girls or women or whatever that have been around with her the entire time? No way. I want one. Hi, sweetheart. I want some. Bitch. Watch out, y'all. Go, bear. Move. Bear, get out the way. Go. Thank you. Like, because I know, like, she gets pissed off and, oh, fucking hell. Okay, told the cat not to knock over my drink, and I knocked over my drink. I sat up, and the freaking thing was on my... I sat up, and my butt was on my cord, and it pulled my lamp down and hit me in the forehead and dumped my Coke on me. I'm a dumbass. Anyway, I don't even like you no more. You know what? Scratch that. I'm blocking her. I'm just messing with you. But like I said, if you've been around for that long, like, you should at least have a few that been there, right? Yeah, I will, baby. I dumped my titty wet. Ooh, what time is it, y'all? What am I doing? Well, I'm being a worrywart about somebody that I absolutely do not know at all, nor have I mean, I've talked to a handful of times. I don't even know if, obviously I tell her each time I've talked to her, like, this is Victoria or whatever, but I don't even know that she would know. Oops. Wrong button. Cancel 4. That, it's me. You know what I mean? Like, I've talked to her on Instagram. I've talked to her on text-free phone number, because obviously I don't give nobody hardly my phone number anymore. But, yeah. 7:45 for you. That means the country store is closed, damn it. I was going to tell Nathan to go see what they were having for dinner. Hold on really quick, y'all. Whew. I've been outside for so long. It's fucking cold. Uno momento, por... Loving Life XOXO. I think the one is called something like Lisa Hates Everyone, or Everyone Hates Me, something to that nature. I think the name on it is different than the screen name. And I think there's a couple more, but truly, if you go to her Loving Life page, I want to. I seen a thing about it. Good gracious, I'm freezing. I seen a thing about it, like a little, you know what I'm talking about. where they talk about it. I don't fucking know. I can't. I'm such a dumbass. It's awful. Anyway, but yeah, if you go to her Loving Life XOXO page, she actually has a video that says her new ones, or whatever. So, but I've never seen whatever that is. Wolf Warrior Girl. I don't know who that is. I'm cold. I don't know. I swear to God. And I don't know. I know there's at least one person that is close, like, in proximity to her that knows what's going on and gives a shit, it seems. But, I just don't understand why. I would be the bitch that would show up on somebody's doorstep being like, okay, listen here, this is what we're about to fucking do. But I have an issue with the boundaries. Anyway. She showed it. Right. And she was supposed to receive that on the 3rd. She should not be getting that amount. This is my speculation. This is nothing. I do not know anything. This is clearly just my speculation, okay? But I know that the grandparents that now have the last child, ow, my toe, that they're okay, they're well off, right? My wonder is, because I've seen this happen before, my wonder is if microwave, check food, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The grandparents have the other 2 children, except for Abby. Abby's an adult. The other ones are not, apparently, yet. She even gave the wrong age. Like, the young man, the older boy was alive. He said, like, his age and all that shit. And then later, she came on and was giving his age, and it was not the same age. Anyway, I'm wondering if the grandparents don't need assistance, so therefore they're not getting assistance, and she is still receiving assistance for those children. Because that would make more sense than Abby being on her food stamp case. I don't know. Again, purely speculation. I have no earthly idea, nor is she going to verify it. But there is no way in hell that she would be getting almost $700 in food stamps for 2 people, which is what she said. She says it's just her and the youngest child. She wouldn't be getting $700 for 2 people, let alone she shouldn't even be getting it for that child now because it's been over 10 days. So it should just be her. But when people started pointing that out, she stopped talking about it. So I do not know. I watched that. I don't know. I want to watch it. But it's good. Sorry. I got a little hungry. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off here so I can eat. And, figure out where my husband is so I can take a shower, especially now that I've dumped soda all over myself because I'm a dumbass. Ooh, I wonder if I have any mozzarella. Yes, I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank y'all for sitting here with me and talking to me about these things because I have questions, but it doesn't seem like they're gonna get answered by the only person that can answer them. But anyway, y'all, I will holler at everybody later. I hope everybody has a great night. Amy, I'll call you here in a little bit, okay? Let me get this food. Or let me call Nathan and then I'll call you. Oakley.